bro, that's a whole different pathway that man's got to think about now.
This is Star Trek, bruv.
Yeah, it's mad.
Bruv, races on races, fam. Races on races, fam.
Genius, bro. This thing is genius,
Races on races, fam.
Bro,
we ain't even seen a Klingon yet, fam.
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing, bro. Are you mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer.
Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
We are live, as I'm saying, Mr. Blitz Tech.
And I'm Revenue GS.
Joe. 1/3 of the Cybernuts.
Welcome back to another Picard review, episode 8, Broken Pieces. I love this show! I freaking love this show. Wait, director, Marja Virio, and writers, you lot. This episode is everything. It's everything. I think I watched this episode about 3-4 times, bro. And I always get excited. I don't know where you might want to start. You can pick. I'm ready.
I want to know what you're so excited about.
Right, so first things first, Rios. I've been saying this from the beginning. I liked his whole thing. He had a little dip, but then what I was thinking of, boom. So first thing, we got more characters coming through. Like I love the Irishman. He kills me.
Is that the engineer or?
Bruv, he's the engineer, man. Kills me. Then there's 2 other brothers who come through, and they are connected. But what Rios done was delete certain parts of I guess the hive. They're all part of, so they actually are broken pieces of Rios. And I was always asking them, like, what is going on here? I had a funny feeling. Something is going on here. Because why would you pick someone? Why wouldn't you just have, like, I don't know, like, a boom ting, like, a nerd? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, different personalities. But you chose your reflection.
We already went through this, though. Why would you have those when he's already gone through something? What was a drama with other people?
Yeah, but now we got it. The reason.
They already told us.
Do you know what I'm saying?
In episode 2.
What do you mean?
They told us about his captain ages ago.
I don't remember that. Bro, I'm over
Can
here.
they tell us, bro?
I don't know, bro. I was asking you, man, question. You was like, no,
captain.
like.
He's
captain.
He said that he left Starfleet because he got X'd.
No, a thing was saying that he could smell Starfleet
all over
him. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think someone else had already alluded to what the bigger story that we got released today.
I didn't pick up. I didn't pick up.
First time I'm hearing about his captain and
Exactly.
what's happening.
Killing himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They explain the full story here, but in like episode 2, they say, "Oh, I don't want to see the brains of my captain spread across the bridge again." They said it time ago.
Maybe man didn't pick it up.
That's what I mean.
But then they explain here the madness that Starfleet, what the position Starfleet put them in, for man to do that and for them to cover it up. That was the mad part. Not that but we already knew. Why did you man not pick that up, bro?
That revelation was a madness, bro. That whole thing was a madness. And because at the beginning, like, bro, why is this guy hyperventilating? Like, and I legitimately thought, like, what? Did I forget something from the previous episode? No! It's because this thing, he already had met her, and it was already got murked. Now, question. You know how they said, oh, it's twins?
He didn't meet her. He met the person she's made from, right? From the other place.
Okay.
So he's not met her. He's met who she was made of. No, who she's formed to look like.
Yeah. Okay. Because for a second I thought, what? Did we just went from twins to triplets? Cool. Got it. Fine. Then, bruv, yeah. Director, you pepper this thing differently, bro. Her conversation between her and I'm gonna call her the mad woman, because she's mad.
Who's the mad woman?
The one who murked thing.
The doctor.
Yeah, the one who murked her ex. Yeah, so I'm gonna call her the mad one because she's mad, innit? Like a whole journey's mad, innit?
Didn't I already tell you they're setting her up for redemption?
Yeah, bruv.
Didn't they get peppered more in this episode?
Yeah,
bro?
exactly. But I'm icy for that. But I loved her whole their conversation. But then the camera cuts between them two, their conversation, and Rios and what's her name?
Soji?
Who? Not Soji. No, Soji was having a conversation with the mad woman. But it was Rios with
Safi.
Yeah, Safi. Yeah, the bottle lady. Do you know what I'm saying? So going back and forth, I was loving it, bruv. Like, and he was explaining everything that was happening. She was explaining everything on their side. Like, bruv, like it. Like I really felt for Sarge, innit? Like because for her, like the doctor's looking at her like, oh, like you're perfect, but she's like, yo, but. Am I real? Like, am I real to you? Like, and I really felt her character then. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially after this whole ordeal that she's gone through. I believe that is, bruv, written hands down, bruv. Like that scene is mad. It's mad. What else?
So you go back to the Borg ship.
I want to stay here first. I want to cover this whole section first.
Right.
Because that's a whole different madness right there, bro.
Right there,
Because that blew my mind even more, bro. So, is there anything else that happened here with Rios and them, man?
Just the whole conversation, like saying them being. I like that scene a lot though. Like seeing each individual part of. I think. Has he ever been all those parts himself? You think? Like he's been an engineer. He's been in hospitality.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, he must have.
Interacted with someone from Enterprise.
He's been on his own for a long time. In fact, no. I just think that's, like we said, that's just his reflection of whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Because one will be Scottish, Irish.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I love that though.
Bro.
I actually just rate the actor. I rate the actor for being able to do all of them things. Because he goes hard.
Bruv, super. Obviously, they also going back to how this whole thing started.
Oh crap,
bruv, that's deep.
That was the best scene for me.
That's what, by the beginning.
No. I'm talking about when I don't know if it was
14 years ago when they.
Finding that's her auntie.
Yeah. That part when they're
okay.
doing when the whatever they call the dermalage or whatever. Them man are doing hey, look, this is gonna drive a couple of you mad. But this is how we're picking who's going on the mission.
Hard.
I said,
hard. Bruv,
wow.
And the finish, it was only one.
Yeah.
Only one out of all of them.
Fam, it was mad. Bruv, do you know what was sick about it? It was like first I didn't even know what the hell was going on. You get me? But I was like, alright, cool. Like, firstly, I thought like all of these chicks are the ones they send to be like the ninjas assassinating people.
Right.
But then I realized this is how we're picking the double agents, the triple agents, bro. They all touch the thing and see the future or see the vision. No, bro. Before even that one, the chick that just turns around, screams, "Strap!" Boom! I said, "What?"
There's one she's scratching
her
face.
face.
Yeah, I said, yeah.
I said, yo,
it was
man,
peak.
you
And
lot
then I
taking
was
this
like,
to a whole different level.
I was like, is that too much? But then I was like, rah. If
Makes
you
sense,
took
bro.
20 people and showed them the end of the world.
They wouldn't want to be there.
But look, bruv, 10 of them are going mad.
And you know what's so crazy, yeah? When I saw that, I was like, raw. Because remember that maybe two episodes ago, Sam was like, oh, but what if they're right? And you co-signed it, and I was like, raw, is this thing actually happening now? Because, come on, for you to kill yourself, you have seen the maddest of the madness, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh, we're just doing this for the sake. No, like you seen and you're trying to do the best thing for the universe.
Yes, on one aspect, but there's also the multiverse and motive thing, bro. Get me? That could be an implanted memory. Boom, in one person, and then that person who is just sharing on the thing, bro. So yeah, it is corrupting these people, and I do think they're doing the right thing. But you don't know the origin of this thing, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? This is a Romulan...
That as well.
This is a Romulan ancient thing, bruv. A Romulan. People who hate synthetics, bruv. Like, who knows, bruv? A synthetic could have put this there to set off this chain of events to get the Romulans wiped out, bruv. Like, you don't know, fam. You do not know.
But it's just that's why it just
Bruv,
it's
It's funny
evil,
how
bruv.
the synthetics are also becoming self-aware or whatever have you.
The thing I was about to say is, bruv, it would not even, bruv, if it comes to the end of the season and we find out that the Borg planned this whole shit, I would be like, yeah, makes sense. Like, bruv, because the Borg are next level, bruv. You're learning anyway. You see, the next level, bruv. The next level.
Full on spasms, bruv. And obviously these lot are just putting bits together. Cool. That's it. That's pretty much it for this whole thing, yeah?
Yeah. In fact, you know what? Yeah, even before we're getting onto the Borg, but it's mad to me how the chick, you know, the auntie that got
Yeah.
assimilated by the Borg, unassimilated, bruv, like, but it's Romulan. Like, so how do the Romulans look at? Do you know what I'm saying? Or is that why they're so deep in technology on removing Borg from people? Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's like that chick was Romulan, but she got assimilated by the Borg, and you man are keeping her. Do you know what I'm saying? Or is that I'm only keeping her because she's my auntie? Or remember the Romulans took over the artifact
Exactly.
to study. So are the Romulans like trying to learn more about synthetics to fight synthetics and the Borg even more? Like, is this coming towards some big Borg Romulan war, bruv? Like, fam, what do you mean? That's what they're showing, man, bruv.
Yeah, but I didn't even bro, it's too much for me right now, bro.
Bruv,
But you asking this question, I'm just thinking like, bro, that's a whole different like pathway that man's got to think about now.
this is Star Trek, bruv.
Yeah, it's mad.
Bruv, races on
The
races,
races,
fam.
yeah,
Races
all the
on
time.
This thing's
races, fam.
genius,
All the
bro.
time.
This thing is genius.
Races on
man.
races,
This thing,
fam.
I
Bruv, we ain't even seen a Klingon yet, fam. Bruv,
Bruv.
them man, bruv.
this thing is bad. This
Bring in
thing is
2-2
bad.
Klingons, fam.
We ain't seen many Vulcans either.
Bruv, we ain't seen none of them. Bruv, we're in shallow waters right now, you know. We're deep in the waters, but we're in shallow.
I'm drowning over it,
Free
man.
races,
I'm with the
you know.
Kraken right now, bro. What are you talking about? I told you I had to watch this thing like 3-4 times.
I want to see where it goes, man. I want to see
It's
where it goes.
crazy.
But yeah, 7 of 9.
7 of 9.
She's too OP, fam. She's too OP.
Yeah,
She's boss level. She's boss
She's
level.
another level still.
She's boss level.
She's mad.
She's boss level.
She's mad. Like, yo, like, cool. So, it got explained to me how this thing works with these man, hive thing, and once they become the collective?
The collective. That's what it's called.
Brother, hey. Listen, this every time we was in the thing, bro, I was losing it. And I liked how they used Elnor to explain that. Peak. But then, what's her face? Narissa, bro, she's savage. They just
eject them.
eject the man.
I loved it.
Bruv, you know what's crazy?
Right.
I was like, raw, that man just got vacuumed out. But the worst thing is when he zooms out and you just see it like, it's like flies. I was like, how many did you just let out, bruv?
That's just
cares,
one
bro.
ship as well.
Genocide on the 1,000.
Do you think? But this is what makes me ask the question even more. Like, bare of them people were like, do you know what I'm saying? Being unassimilated, bruv. So it's like, what? Oh, because your aunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
Right.
like you ain't ejecting your auntie out of the thing. It's moving mad, bruv. It's moving mad. But yeah, I loved it. The only part I didn't like about that is that 7 of 9 comes out of the mother thing too easily, fam. That thing should have, because the bruv.
Oh yeah, because she was saying, I might not want to. I might not want to.
Elnor should have had to yank her, bruv. He should have had to yank her, bruv. He should have had to have deplugged her.
That's
She
when
should
he,
have
like,
been.
cut
She
that
should have been down for like 5-10 minutes, bruv.
But didn't the thing say something
Bruv.
before she deplugged?
It
She was
doesn't.
like, something still needs to be done.
Because they probably asked her to want to connect to the rest of these man. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? That's one shit, bruv.
That's
The
what I mean.
collective is not.
I know. This is
but
one
that's-
part like out of the thing.
I just think it should have held her. Like, I feel like she should have been removed from that thing.
Right.
Because then that could have also set up something later on down the line. Like,
Right.
yo, we need 7 of 7. Like, the Borg needs 7 of 9. Like, that's a whole nother storyline.
Oh, she's the beginning of
Of the new Borg, yeah, bruv.
Something
Shit,
mad
bruv.
like that.
Crazy, bro. Elnor, yo, so what? You're gonna simulate me right now? What?
No, I love
Yo,
it, man. I love
just
it,
that line, yeah, it's like, raw, like this, and it's crazy because to me, obviously, I'm reacting to it, But all this time, you might have been telling me about the simulation. So when I hear my guy say, yo, what? So you're just going to come for me now? Like,
Yeah, but you ain't even seen it happen yet.
I ain't
guess we've seen no one assimilate
but
yet.
just him saying that, I felt it. I felt it in my bone, bro. I felt that, bro. I felt it. But then when she goes, yo, we are the Borg.
That's their thing, bro.
Oh,
That's how they roll up.
Like I got a glimpse of it.
Bro,
Resistance is futile.
Fam,
When you hear that live,
you ain't
fam.
seen it, fam. You ain't seen it, fam.
When the eyes went black, I said,
Sheesh.
what? And then she spoke. I said, yeah. This is we're going to a whole different level over here, bro. This is my favorite episode, bro. Even when they when the Narissa was talking to the black guy, and she was in front, and he was walking from behind, and these man just came and just finished man off. At first I thought she got him murked, like, oh, you've done your piece, but no, he was them man. It was the Borg. Is this how this man be moving?
Fam, like, bruv, man's been saying it to you from the first one. The Borg are different.
Yeah, but I gotta
fam.
see it.
That's
Though.
right, yeah. Once
The
you see it,
Borg
the
are
idea
different,
is
fam.
mad, isn't it?
This is not even. This is just.
Yeah,
This is small, bruv. When the Borg show up, it's like
You don't wanna be messing with
it's
them.
extinction level. Like, brother, like, people don't try to fight the Borg, bruv. You don't try to fight them. You try to cut, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying,
Hey,
bruv?
just
They
think
got
that-
Luke Picard, fam. Like, think about that. Everyone in the whole galaxy is like, yo, this guy's the grade. They got him, bruv. They got him. They got everyone, fam.
I swear, there's gotta be like, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick I think maybe there's 3 episodes, like, in the Borg,
No.
and just go, because
Just
even when
Google the
Picard-
best Borg episodes,
No,
bro.
watch the movie.
Even,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the movie.
What movie is that?
I'll research the movie name for you. Just
'Cause-
that movie.
'cause
That's how they
even-
capture.
Because even
Picard.
when Picard came and he start spazzing out because the memories start coming through,
The Borg are undefeated, bro.
it's mad.
The
It's
Borg
mad.
are undefeated.
It's mad.
That's it.
It's
Like,
mad.
they're
It's
undefeated.
mad.
It's legitly Agent Smith, bro.
Bruv,
Like, on- this is max level Agent Smith. Like, if Agent Smith got Neo, he would have became the Borg, bro.
Bruv, I believe that, bro. I believe
He would have
that.
said, like, yeah, I've got Earth, I'm moving on.
Cool. All right. So obviously they leave us on the trail for
We've got 2 episodes left.
2 episodes left. On to the next episode, which is the Things Planet.
Bro, we might have to do 9 and 10 together, man. Come on, man. It makes sense, bro.
I mean, we can do. But Thing, they thought they lost him, but he was still trailing them.
Oh,
Narissa's brother.
Yeah.
That must be like a battle or something. Because
He's
them
down for
man,
them.
the way they just went, mad. I love this show, you know.
Next episode, finale. Both of them. I feel like we have to.
Yeah, for sure. We've been doing this.
Yeah,
Anyway,
movie
so.
thing. Movie thing.
I love it, man.
Cool.
I love it. I might have to watch this one again, bro, because it's just too OP for my heart. Guys, jump in the comment section below. Go ham. Because this episode was just too much for my heart. Other than that, look, you heard it here. Next review will be the finale. So, episode, was it 9 and 10? We're going to mash it up, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be here for a minute. So make sure you've got your popcorn, drinks and all of that ready for it, because we're about to go in. Other than that, we'll see you guys next week. I'm Raven the GS.
So I missed a Blitztech.
Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
How do I do this thing? Shut up, bro. What are you showing off for? Look, I did one hand.